Up next, Shirley will share her insights on mastering communication beyond speaking fluently. Please welcome.
Okay, before I begin with my speech, I would like a show of hands. How many of you here know how to speak English? Great. Now, how many of you here believe that your ability to speak English is just as good as your grammar? Wow, cut that number. Honestly, I was going to say cut that number in more than half, but that was way more than that. So, let me tell you a little story. Picture this. You're in English class, and that day your English teacher asks you to write an essay. And lucky for you, the topic is something you're genuinely interested in. So that day in class, you go ham. You start typing out all your ideas, ready to show your teacher the vast knowledge that you possess in this topic. This is going to be the easiest 100 ever. Wait, what's that? 73%. 73? How did this even happen? I deserve at least a 90 with the effort I put into this. I look at the notes my teacher left me. Poor grammar and organization. Great vocabulary, though. Well, it all begins in your brain's language center. Over here, we have your language center. Now, the location of your language center can depend on whether you are left-handed or right-handed. And since the majority of people are right-handed, and most right-handed individuals have their language center in the left side of their brain. So this is what's being projected right now. Over here, we have your Broca, the area of your brain responsible for language comprehension. And your Wernicke over here is also responsible for language comprehension and a little bit of word comprehension, as well as grammar comprehension, though that part is a little bit debatable. So based off this information, you should be able to learn all the grammar you want, correct? I mean, you already have enough functioning parts to do so. Well, think of your brain as one big, poorly drawn ant colony, with over 86 billion ants constantly processing everything you hear, touch, taste, see, and so on. With a place like that, it's easy for things to get a little bit mixed up, especially something as complicated as grammar. Another contributing factor could be the fact that we don't learn grammar the same way that we learn spoken English. Here I'm going to tell you about implicit versus explicit memory. Implicit memory is the memory that you learn over time, something that you've simply picked up, such as spoken grammar, while as explicit memory is something that you have to really focus to retrieve your memory. Other examples of implicit memory include typing, brushing your teeth, and singing a song you recognize in the shower. To better help you understand explicit memory, we also have other examples include recipes, important dates, and locations. Now, not only that, some mistakes in grammar could also lead to a few embarrassing moments, such as this one. I'll give you a moment to read that. Notice a difference? He forgot a comma in the second picture. In the first picture, a father is innocently asking his kids, "Let's just go eat, kids." In the second one, he's admitting to cannibalism. So, where do you go from here? Now that you've realized the importance of grammar, what do? Well, you have to read. Lots and lots of reading. I know reading is kind of boring to most of you. However, difficulty is not a reason to excuse an important part of human communication. Okay, now we're back at the classroom. Let's say you are aware of the importance of grammar, and you are reading every book you can, and yet grammar is still not following for you. So, why is that? Well, to that, I do not have an answer. But what I need you to realize is you will not always be in this classroom. One day, you will get older, you will find a job that you enjoy, whether that be one that requires advanced English or not. And for those of you who are here still looking to get better at grammar, well, to that I say, with enough time and consistency, maybe English grammar will become as easy to you as remembering to save room for dessert. Thank you.